Hey guys, welcome to another YouTube video. It's me, Not Peacock. What's going on? Welcome to another YouTube video. We're doing some free run. This is Sidewinder. This is the intermediate level of free run. Hope you guys enjoy this. I've got 2 clips of free run for you guys. I complete it, but I die quite a lot, and then I complete it again with less deaths. So that's one of the things I'm happy about. So this is the first gameplay, and then I'll show you guys the second one when you see the next part of the video. But what I want to talk about today isn't free run. I told you guys in my last video there'd probably be an eUnited team breakdown coming. So I'm going to break that down for you guys. Now it's going to be a little bit late because when I wanted to break this down, at the time it had Gunless on it. And Gunless wasn't eUnited at the time. Now he's on phase. So the eUnited current roster looks like Silly, Arcides, Pristini, and Clayster. Now, why that is a good thing is because eUnited could be very, very competitive in Infinite Warfare. They were competitive with Gunless because they won the first event, MLG Atlanta. They got second at CWL Dallas. CWL Atlanta. MLG Atlanta and CWL Dallas. So yeah, that's one of the things. They were really competitive. They still could be competitive, but now they released Gunless because at first he didn't want to play for the team. At first he really did not want to play for the team. So then he wanted to move on, find a different team that he wanted to play with, and he didn't know what team he wanted to play for or where, but he knew he didn't want to play for eUnited anymore. So that was one of the things that was a little bit crazy. He knew he didn't want to play for eUnited. He just didn't know where he didn't want to play. He knew he didn't. How do I want to say this? He didn't know. He knew he wanted to play. Did not want to play for eUnited. He didn't know where he wanted to play though. So then there was a Stage 2 deadline where the teams that are in Stage 2 have to be the remaining team for all of Stage 2. So then FaZe signs him the day of the deadline. A couple hours before they sign him the day of the deadline. So that was a little bit of a tricky situation right there because he was originally looking at going to Luminosity Gaming because they had just won the event that he wanted to play with them at, but they weren't willing to trade any of their players. So he looked elsewhere. He ended up on FaZe Clan, but FaZe Clan I'll do next. We're going to get back to eUnited. So Clayster went to eUnited, and he said that he went to eUnited. He made this change because he didn't want to get seconds and thirds with FaZe when he could be winning with the eUnited. So now I'm going to go into the positions of the team. Silly's role is like a support player because he was, when Gunless was there, he was like the dad of the team. He kept the guys level-headed and on time. He kept them playing well, didn't let them lose their heads and that kind of thing. So yeah, that was the whole thing. He didn't let them play bad. He didn't let them lose their heads. He helped keep them on where they needed to be, like which is playing well and competing on a level for them to win. Arcides is the AR player. He's very, very accurate, very, very smart player, very accurate. His twin brother Pristini is an SMG player. He is very aggressive around the map, because obviously some machine gun players are. They are very, very aggressive around the map. Now that's not to say it's a good thing or a bad thing, but that's his job. That's his main role on the team. Now we have to wait for the boost to reload here. That's his main role on the team, and that's always not to say it's a bad thing, because it's really, really not a bad thing. It's just he's really aggressive, so he often gets killed quite a lot. And Clayster, I don't think is the AR on this new eUnited roster. Obviously, he was the AR on FaZe Clan. I don't think he's the AR right now on eUnited because they have an AR in Arcides, and he's really good. So he said he's probably going to transition to a K-bar position. Now, K-bar would be good because I don't think of Clayster really as a submachine gun player. I was watching his scrims on Twitch. He looked really, really good. So that's one of the things. He looked good, but in my opinion, he's more suited. Like, the way he naturally plays is a slow-paced AR. Like, he's not the one you would think of to be up in people's faces with an SMG. On his old team, that was Zoom and Attach. He and Enable anchored in the back with AR. Sometimes Enable played SMG, but I don't think really of Clayster as an SMG player. But he will be taking over the SMG role on the team. That's what he said, but he doesn't know if he really... He doesn't know if he can become fully acclimated with it. He hopes he can. He knows his team's going to compete. It's just it's going to be really weird for him transitioning to an SMG player. It's not going to be easy, he said. So, eUnited, I feel like they're going to be very, very competitive for the rest of Infinite Warfare and leading into COD Champs. I feel like they're going to make the COD Champs and go pretty far in the tournament. They might even win the tournament. I'm going to give them that. They might even win COD Champs. But it'll be very, very impressive if they win COD Champs, because this guy keeps them level-headed, Clayster. They got a really, really seasoned veteran player, Silly and Clayster, and two up-and-coming, young and hungry guys, and Pristini and Arcides. So I feel like if this team is going to, if they're going to blend, they're going to all blend really well together. I really, really do believe that. So I feel like, I've already said, I feel like they're really going to go far in Call of Duty Champs and Stage 2 playoffs. I feel like they're going to go far. They're going to win the bracket at Stage 2 playoffs. That's my opinion. I want to hear you guys' opinions down in the comments as we finish up this free run map here. Jumping in, getting the M8A7, hitting the wall run. So guys, that wraps it up for the eUnited video, eUnited team breakdown. Like I said, I want to hear you guys' opinions down in the comment sections. Do you guys agree with me? As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Till next time, guys, peace out, and I'll let you watch the end of this free run.